Hey, 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 hey. Ain't nothing but a party when you hanging with the Cowboys Huddle. Always a party. Through the good and the bad, always a party. And here we are with some heavy hitters with some major content. Ooh, look at here, look at here. So, hey, what's up, Cowboy Nation, Cowboy headquarters in America team, and here we are again on another Wednesday, a few days before Christmas. And I'm sure we all have a Christmas gift that we're looking for on Christmas Eve. So, let's get right on into this here and get this thing started. Here we are. On right next to me is Allow Me to Butt In Sports. What's going on, my brother?
What's happening, y'all?
All right, then next to him, we got Dallas Cowboy Chris with the rotating showroom floor in the Bentley Bugatti showroom floor. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Dallas Cowboy Chris?
What's up, Huddle? What's up?
Yeah, and then down below, he's the thinking man. He's writing down something. I don't know what he's writing down, but he's thinking about something. So he's going to try to draw somebody outside. That's my main man, B2 Real. What's up, B2 Real?
What's up, Dallas Cowboy Huddle? We in there.
Yeah. And last but not least, the man with about 500,000 million followers on TikTok, our main man, 21 Amundo 21, the man that got the Whataburger without the meat in the middle. Hey, yo. Man, I sure hate that for you, 21 Amundo. What's going on with you, brother?
Ain't nothing, man. You know, we ready. You know, I'm still trying to, I was a little bit under the weather, but I'm back. I'm feeling a little bit better. So let's get it. It's Eagle week,
Ooh.
My bad. It's Sheagle week.
Ooh.
Sheagle week.
There it is. That's what we're talking about. So, man, listen here, man.
Want to send cheesecakes? We're going to fire back too.
Yeah. Oh, okay. 2 against 1. Is that how they doing it now? Sending cheesecake, okay. But like I say, they all talk, it ain't everybody can't wear the star. Everybody want to be a star. There's only a few of us that are stars around here. Right now, we're going to hold it down for the star. So, guys, let's first of all, before we get started, I always got to say, man, I got to say big shout out to all our subscribers and all those that came in before we even got started, brother. I mean, they was already in the comments. I don't know, man. They lined up, so they ready to hear some news that you can use, fellas. So, we got to get right on here, but we want to thank y'all for being a part of this channel, man, and supporting the channel and just being a subscriber to what we're doing, man, because we're just Cowboy fans talking about our Cowboys. So we want to say thank you all for being a part of this, and I'm not gonna hold you no longer. We're gonna get right on into this because they're not here to hear me talk. They want to hear y'all talk. So hey, let's start this off. So guys, you have heard, man, that we got a little illness with Micah Parsons, man. Have y'all heard what's going on? He done missed the second practice, and I don't know how serious it is, but he's going. Mike McCarthy mentioned something about that. It's going around. So hopefully this won't affect a already almost depleted team. Allow me to butt in. What you think about that, brother?
I mean, I'd hate to see us without Micah Parsons this weekend, with or without Jalen Hurts playing against this Eagles team. I mean, that's definitely a huge blow considering you've already lost Anthony Brown, which we've seen how valuable he was.
Right.
And it's just, another loss, LVE. I mean, it's just piling up. That's the last thing I want to see. And I mean, that's definitely not good if that's going to happen. Yeah.
Mondo, have you heard anything about this, man?
You know what? I know he didn't practice. I believe Monday or Tuesday he didn't practice. I didn't see today's practice, but I know he didn't practice one of those days. But
but
right
illness,
now,
not injury, right?
I think right now with the Eagles, we got a chess match going on.
Yeah.
This is a chess match going on. You know,
they're playing a chess match, and that's what
that's what it is. You know, is Hurts gonna play? Is he not? Okay, well, you know what? Micah's kind of sick right now, so you know we're gonna throw that out there too. So, you know, it's mental warfare right now. So
that's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. What do you think, Dallas Cowboy Chris? You think is they just playing game? They we throwing some shade back at them?
Bro, number 11 gonna be on the field Saturday. He's gonna be on the field. I don't care if he got walking pneumonia, COVID-19, and a belly ache and the RUNs. Number 11 is gonna be on the field, bro. He ain't talk too much noise not to be on the field. Okay,
exactly.
That's number one.
Yeah, IV and all, huh? He gonna be out there with IV.
He'll have an IV walking down the damn field. He gonna be on the field, bro. I'm telling you.
Put me in the game, coach. Put me in the game.
I don't worry about, man, at this point of the season missing practices. I mean, just because you just want the guy to be healthy to play enough, man. Because what is he not gonna learn that he don't already know? Of course, film session teach you everything you need to know. So you ain't necessarily, walkthroughs on Friday. I'm not worried about him being sick. No, not at all.
Yeah. Be too real. What you think? I mean, is this a concern or? I mean, it's always a concern. We know it's a concern.
Yeah, it's a concern. But I think last year he did the same thing. He was kind of around this time of the year. He didn't play for illness. So Micah, go get your flu shot, Bubble, and
yeah, and drink plenty of fluids.
get you some emergencies on deck,
Yeah. Start popping them boys.
Them young fellas don't like to wear their jacket outside. That's probably what it is.
But they'll wear a sweatshirt in 102 102 degrees. Though.
Yeah, there you go. Chris.
I don't know how, but they do it.
There you go, Chris. You sure right about that, brother. You sure right about that. Score 666 in the house. What's up, man? I'm assuming that's who that is. But anyway, scored 666 in the house. We got Mike Pena. He said, "What's up to his brother?" Mondo, Manito, there he is. Yeah, everybody's coming in, man. We appreciate everybody coming in. We got 915 in the house. All right. So that's what's up.
El Paso boys, 915 representing, huh?
I heard them some bad boys, man. That's some bad boys out there in 915. But anyway, so hey guys, so we also know, man, that this is going on too, man. The injuries are starting to pile up on this defense. So should we? I mean, man, now I heard Trey Diggs say, regardless of what's going on, he said the next man up. So this is something else. Be too real that what are we gonna do? How we gonna address this?
I think we're gonna address it how we must address it and put the next man up. I think he said it best. I was very hurt when Leighton Vander Esch, my guy, went out. I know Chris probably didn't give two shits, but you saw the
you don't think you better than I?
You saw the defense and how it looked after he left. There was a difference. It was a difference. And so I think that our other players just really gotta, step up in the plate. Wasn't it Darren Bland? He showed up a little bit. They picked on old Kelvin Joseph all game long. So
wouldn't you do the same thing?
Absolutely. So we got to do something in that corner position and do it fast.
Yeah. So allow me to butt in. So who you think should be in that position, man, right now? Who is the best fit to sit at that cornerback position? I mean, because we know Trayvon Diggs is not going to cover the best guy. Quinn runs this defense to where you play your side and your side only. So, this could be a problem. So who we looking at putting at that cornerback position over there?
Honestly, you're going to have the people around him step up because Kelvin Joseph is not Anthony Brown. Neither is Noshawn Wright. And it's just
you say no show right?
No show, not Nation.
You said no show?
I said
no show right?
I said no Sean. I did.
That's terrible.
That's terrible. Nation.
I thought you said no show. Oh, no show right.
I really should have. That would have made a lot more sense.
Okay.
Bottom line is, it's everybody around them is going to have to step up, because Bland, once LVE went out, things changed for Bland as well. Like Bland had a couple good plays, but then it was like, things started to kind of unravel. The safeties are going to have, I mean, the bottom line is, on that side, you're going to have to get that safety help, and it's going to have to come. I mean, it's going to have to come from Hooker. It's going to have to, I mean, it's going to have to come from over top, because they need the help. It's not going to work one-on-one, man-on-man. I mean, it's just, if you're just going to give them that side like you're doing with Diggs, like we did with Brown, it's not going to happen with this. So it's really going to be up to everybody else to step up around them, I think.
It's something you said that, because we know that the double move was put on Kelvin Joseph. But man, I went back and looked at that. Really and truly, man, that was the strong side. You had a 3 receiver side on that side, and on Diggs' side was a 1 receiver side. So I don't know what happened to Donovan Wilson. Donovan Wilson was supposed to cover that top. I have no. So when I looked at it, I said, well, damn, looked like Donovan Wilson was out of place. I have no idea. But anyway, it is what it is. So Dallas Cowboy Chris, what do you think we should do at this cornerback position?
Well, first of all, I don't appreciate B trying to draw me outside early in the show with the Leighton Van Esch comments. Okay,
don't get drawn outside. Stick to the count.
Stick to the script.
He thought I was gonna jump offside with a facial expression or something, but I'm not. I would, because I knew we were gonna talk about it in the show. So he think he know me.
You know what? It wasn't my intent to draw you outside, big fella. I just was stating it obvious. You know, it's a big change.
I know everybody was waiting on the big fella to go left, but I'm not. We got a lot of things to go left about.
It's still early, Chris.
I know it's still early. Look, basically, man, you know, I've been asking for no Sean Wright.
Stop it.
No Sean. I've been waiting on him, man. Remember, we've been asking where he been all season, man. And when Joseph got hurt, no, he didn't get hurt. He got benched, didn't he? He got benched.
Yeah, he got benched.
Oh my God, man, that's bad when you're a professional player and you get benched. Okay, for somebody.
No, it's not. Shit, no, that needs to happen more often.
Well, gee, you gotta let me finish though, because this is why I say this, because the Cowboys have really invested. They kept this man on the team when he should have been cut. Okay, they kept him on the team for his talent. Okay, but the talent ain't showing up on the field, bro. When no-name receivers are burning you, man, just so easy, it's just frustrating, man, to watch. And I think the Cowboys finally got fed up. Okay, enough of this. We'll put Nation out there and let him play. But he actually played pretty good. I don't know why y'all dogged him out. I like this play better than Joseph's play. That was just my opinion, you know. So yeah. I just thought he did better than Joseph, because Joseph, man, was horrible, man. It was USFL, XFL corner play. That's what it was. No, G. And G, I'm not trying to be funny, G. But G, am I lying? Hey, Rue, am I lying?
Bro, you saw what I saw.
Hey, they don't play that bad in US. No, they don't play that bad in USFL.
And honestly, right, you're right, because B2 Real pulled me off sides on that one. No, Nation showed up. I almost said it again. God bless. Nation showed up, especially coming in off the bench. Like he showed up and did what he did, and I think he can improve. But dude, Joseph's, man, like I don't know what that dude's deal is.
Every time they threw that ball up that way, you just like shit.
Yeah. I mean, you know, I think the thing with I've seen Kelvin Joseph,
every
man.
Touchdown was on him. Good God.
Well,
yeah, it was.
But again, that first one, man, I really think that Donovan Wilson was supposed to cover that top, but it is what it is. It was a cover 2. It definitely was a cover 2, and you know, it happened. But the second for sure. I mean, they got him on that out route, and his technique is terrible. I hate to say it. He's not a real big cornerback. He just has bad technique. I mean, he's aggressive, and sometimes the aggressiveness can, you know, shoot you down, and that's what. Damn,
he had me doing this Sunday. I was like,
no doubt.
This mother.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, man. So yeah, we got some so like I say, the injuries are piling up.
But you guys remember last season at this time, our injuries were getting better. We were the team that was getting healthier last season at this time, and look at what happened. So it's the next man up mentality.
Got to, man. We can't cry about injuries now. We can't. It's too late in the season.
No, it's not about the crying. It's about making adjustment. That's why I'm asking you guys. How do we make these adjustments? Same thing at this linebacker position. Who do we bring in for LVE if he's not able to go? I want to know who do we bring in? Do we keep Anthony Barr? Anthony Barr didn't look too hot to me.
What are names out there that are available?
Well, you got Anthony Barr, and maybe I don't know why Jabril Cox is not being.
I don't think there's a big list out there.
No, he playing in LA. We asked for him in the off season, so he playing for the Rams right now. Bobby Wagner. So there is nobody. I mean, you got to roll with what you got now, bro.
Yeah.
Hey,
whatever's there.
Hey, G, I'm sure we're gonna bring this up, man, but I can't help but think about it, man. We love to blame the wisdom tooth about the offense. When we gonna blame Dan Quinn for some of this stuff too? We giving him injuries, right? We're giving him injuries. Well, we were out without our quarterback for five games, and we won games, right? So
true.
This is my point, man. You can't give up 501 yards to the Jags. You can't.
Well,
I don't care if we got injuries or not. G, don't make no excuses for him.
I'm not going to make excuses, but when you got that many,
Dan Quinn though, okay, because bro, he's supposed to be the guru, right? He's supposed to be the man to make things happen. They benched Joseph. Things got better over there, but I think they benched him too late. Okay, of course. Whenever they wanted to get a first down, they did. They in that whole fourth quarter, in the third quarter, when they had 21 unanswered points, did they ever go 3 and out that whole quarter? No.
Well, to think about this also, man, and when you bring that up, because we kept giving them a short field. They got an interception with a short field. We got the ball. We went 3 and out. We kicked the ball. They got across the 50. So, we can blame the only reason I can blame the defense, but we never have given up 503 yards this season, but we only did it because you got Hankins out, you got Dorrance Armstrong out, you got LVE out, you got Anthony Brown out, you got Jordan Lewis out. That's a lot, man. Now, if this was going on a regular, I would start blaming the defense, but we haven't gave up 503 yards none this season. So,
okay,
I can say the defense.
Honestly, go ahead. My bad, Chris.
I just want a quick rebuttal.
Go ahead.
When we leaving by 14 in Green Bay.
Yeah, we lost.
All these people were healthy then. So
we lost interceptions.
Didn't we give up over 400 yards against the sorry ass Chicago Bears? Everybody was healthy then. Come on, man. Now we blaming Dak for defense things. Okay, that's the point of playing defense. You're supposed to stop the other team. I don't care if you give them. Okay, remember the play in Buffalo? They stopped them on the 1 yard line. That was the defense. Hey, when we start, them on the 1 yard line so we can win the game against the Texans? Wasn't that the defense? Did we say, hey, man, we got an interception. We shouldn't stop them? They stopped them and won the game. Okay. So you can't say field position, Gary.
Okay, so I would say if I'm going to give a percentage, I'm going to say 70-30.
Okay.
70-30. That's what I'm going to say. 70 offense, 30 defense.
Look at be too real. Feeling that.
Go ahead, Pete.
He beat us to it.
Hey, I purposely
told you down there. Hold tight.
I purposely tell you late, Armando, because you be stealing my stuff. You'll copy before I get it. I'm sorry. We got offsides. Go ahead.
It's on you.
Oh. I think I already answered this injury piled up on defense question. I've already answered that. This is next man up mentality. That's all it is to it. But as far as Chris said, that was something I wanted to bring up. I don't know if we're going to bring it up or not, but I think that our defense has to have some kind of accountability.
Yeah.
But a reason why we always like to blame the wisdom tooth is because the wisdom tooth sees everything that we see, right? But he does not act how we would act, and I think that is a problem given the fact that we all got
Man.
full-time jobs. His full-time job is the offensive coordinator for the Dallas Cowboys. And when you run the ball as effectively as they did in order to score 27 points in the first half, in the third quarter, you come and you run for 10 yards.
Hey, real quick.
Ridiculous.
Real quick. If we're going to talk about fixing it, and truly, if we're talking about fixing it, my only thing that I can even think, if we were going to play it any kind of way, you got to move Micah off the line. You got to move Micah in the middle.
Yeah.
Put him in the middle. Let him captain this thing. Run the middle of the field. Bring Sam Williams. Have him attack off the edge. We've seen Sam Williams do some amazing things throughout the season. I've seen it. You've seen it. We've all seen it. Like, if we're going to fix it, let's start putting people in the places where they belong in order to get it done. Because Micah has the speed to cover. What up, baby? Yeah, Micah got the speed to cover and to play on the inside. Let's put him at the space he's supposed to be in.
Hey, don't share that. Don't share that information. We got a spy in the house. Official KJ McCoy.
What's going on, guys? What's going on?
You're very bold right now, brother. So you welcome to the Lions Den.
Thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
KJ, you ready? Are you ready for this game?
Always. I was born ready.
Is Hurts playing or not?
I mean, we'll see what happens this weekend. I mean, I'll tell you, if we don't play with Hurts, man, I'm not as confident as I am right now. But at the same time, though, I mean, I am confident though. So
well, they say
what the hell is the deal with the cheesesteaks? I want to get into it. What's the damn deal with the gift of cheesesteaks to the Jacksonville Jaguars? What's that about?
I don't know. I have nothing to do with the cheesesteaks. I just found out about that yesterday, so I have nothing.
We need you to look into that for us, brother.
Talk to whoever you need to talk to and tell them
cheesesteak people. I'll let you know.
And tell them that's ridiculous.
I will. I'll tell them it's ridiculous for sure.
Add it fuel to the fire.
It just proves to us we're always on people's mind. Okay, you sending another organization for beating us, and it wasn't even like a playoff game. It wasn't.
They fired him.
And they fired him. They sent him.
Yeah, they fired. Y'all treated him better since he left. Man, won you a Super Bowl and you got rid of him.
Yeah. I think it was. I don't even know if it was the organization or not, but I mean, it was somebody who was either a fan or I don't know who it was, but I did hear about it though. I didn't know if it was real or not.
Philly fine and say he made the call personally. Yeah, boy.
Henry, what's up, Henry?
Henry, it's been a while. What's happening?
What's going on, Henry? What's going on?
Yeah,
so listen. So what's on your mind, man? What you got? What is you want to talk to us about?
I mean, kind of just hearing what you guys think, your expectations for this game. Obviously, I mean, I know last week was a tough loss for you guys. I mean,
man, we ain't talking about us. We talking about y'all. We don't want to talk about us. You came on here talking about y'all. Don't talk about us.
Fair point.
Hey, can you take the helmet off? You look dumb.
I'm about to go play right now. 7:30 prime time, sir.
Already.
You're in a hospital environment right now, brother.
I know Cowboy Chris remembers this hat well, very well.
Oh, that's right.
Man.
That's right.
Hey,
Yeah,
We know that hat. We know
KJ,
that.
don't bring up old shit.
Oh. Okay.
It looked good on you, bro.
What's the game plan, man?
Don't make me get out the VHS tapes, Chris, okay? Don't make me get them out. I'll get them out.
I got them. Don't worry about them.
The attic.
Don't worry, I got them.
Well, hopefully.
But yeah, seriously though, what do you guys think about this weekend? I mean, I know it's a big Christmas game. It could either be that Hurts plays or not, but I still think it's going to be a close game. It's going to be a great dog fight, and I mean, it's going to be a great game for this rivalry. But what do you guys see? What are your expectations for this game, and what do you think will happen?
Dallas Cowboy Chris, answer that.
Well, it's real simple. My expectations is for KJ to have a bad Christmas because the other side of his family is all Cowboy fans. He ain't gonna tell y'all that. Okay.
Yeah.
That is
The
true.
other
They
side
are.
of his
Yes,
family
sadly, they are.
is all
Yes.
Cowboy fans.
All
All right.
Cowboy fans.
They
So
are. Yep.
my expectations is us having a wonderful Christmas. Me and KJ's aunts and uncles. I'm actually gonna fly up to Philly right after the game to surprise him.
Oh my God.
Black Santa is here.
Oh my God. That'd be awesome. That'd be
Hey,
awesome.
hold on, KJ. Me and the real Black Santa. Hold on, there he is.
Oh, that's awesome. You can bring him too. That's awesome.
But seriously, I don't really who cares who play for Philly. My whole thing is the Cowboys got to handle business. Okay, just plain and simple. To me, this is a playoff game plus one. You know, it's just an extra playoff game. Because I guarantee you, we're gonna play Philly again in the playoffs.
Oh,
Okay,
for sure. I think it's happening.
so that's why I need the Cowboys to come and say, hey, just because you got 13 wins, don't think you just gonna march through the playoffs without seeing us again.
Right.
So the Cowboys need to show up, basically.
Right, yeah.
All right, allow me to buddy, and what you want to respond to that?
Man, if I'm being honest, it's lost a lot of luster for me. And I am hoping that y'all make the mistake of letting Jalen Hurts play on Saturday. I really hope y'all make that mistake because there is zero reason for that man to step on that football field that day.
I agree.
Zero reason.
I agree.
Like it would be the dumbest thing you could do. I hope you do it because that's gonna be hilarious if you do. There's no reason. There's none. You have enough cushion. Your schedule is like cookie cutter cake. Like there's nothing left.
Let's not get
And
started.
even I don't even think if you lost, I don't even think if you lost out at this point, it's mathematically possible. We have 4 losses. You would have to like win or lose this game tomorrow, or when we on Sunday. It's just gonna be
Saturday. Yeah.
Yeah, on Saturday. Excuse me. God bless. I'm all over the place today. Forget it. I forgot everything. I'm just like
something special.
I'm telling you, like I'm just like it's out of my. It's like obviously I want to win the game, but it's just like, bro. After the Jags, it's just like, dude, what a dagger. Because good grief, man, it should have been like an epic lineup. It should have been like a game where it's like, hey, man, he probably needs to play this game. But I mean, truth be told, after the loss, I mean, mathematically, if we're being honest, it's y'all need to just go in and rest that boy.
Both teams are locked in, really. They just locked in.
We in the 5, you in the 1. It is like it is what it is.
Yeah.
I don't think the Vikings are making a run at it. Sorry to tell you.
Yeah.
Rue, I was the same way with you after the loss. I was like, hell, the game don't mean nothing. But then I thought about it. It's the fucking Eagles.
Yeah.
Exactly.
There's always that.
Fucking Cowboys.
There's always that.
Yeah, it's just like how y'all feel about the Cowboys. That's how Cowboys fans feel about the Eagles. We don't hate nobody but the Eagles. Do y'all hate anybody else other than the Eagles?
We hate the Packers too.
I was at the Giants.
Oh no, we hate the I probably hate the Packers more than y'all.
Really?
I
hate the Eagles more. Gary, who you hate more, the Eagles or the Packers?
Eagles.
He hate Pittsburgh.
Oh, Pittsburgh
and Pittsburgh.
The Eagles.
Yeah, that's really close. But I hate the Eagles most. I really do because they're in our division.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm surprised by the Green Bay part.
Mondo, who you hate the most?
It's the Eagles and the Packers.
Eagles and the Packers.
And the Packers. Jeez.
Yeah,
You would not like my cousin-in-law then. My cousin-in-law is a Packers fan.
Yeah.
Man, I'm telling you, but you know what, Root? It did. I think that we were all expecting that big game, you know, for the NFC, you know, that title, and it died out. It died out. But like Chris said, it's the Eagles, you know. Yeah. And I honestly think that because it's the Eagles and Cowboys, because of the not trash talking, but things being said, the whole Micah thing. If you saw, I sent it to Rue. I saw the Jalen Hurts interview where he did, and you know, he threw a little jab here and there. So I think that they're gonna show up. These teams are gonna show up because of this rivalry.
So let me ask you this, McCoy. So do you prefer that Hurts play, or do you bench him? What do you prefer?
Honestly, as a fan, I mean, as much as I would love to beat you guys, at the same time, though, I mean, I'd rather have him well rested than when we play you guys later in the playoffs. Just because I feel like, honestly, like I I think the impact of a guy like Micah Parsons, I think Micah Parsons is just like pissed off, like the whole thing with him being from Pennsylvania, um, him kind of like the whole trash talking with the Eagles and him. I think he's just got an edge to him. So I feel like, honestly, I'm not saying he's going to injure Hurts, but I'm saying one little blow to right where Hurts is hurt is going to just, it's not going to be good for Hurts at all. So honestly, I would say put in Minshew and see what Minshew can do. I mean, I know I told
He's a
Chris,
gunslinger now. He can't throw the
yeah,
ball.
yeah, oh, for sure.
And man,
I mean, the one thing I was
there-
telling Chris yesterday was that the whole game plan is going to be totally different if Minshew plays. You're not going to have the running quarterback. You're not going to have those QB runs of him scrambling all the time because Minshew's not really like that. I mean, he'll do occasional runs, but he
Right.
doesn't have the speed or elusiveness as of Hurts.
Right.
So you're going to see a lot of more, maybe some running plays with Miles Sanders or Kenny Gainwell or even Boston Scott. But I mean, yeah, you'll see a lot more passes. I feel like, and I mean, I think it's the right. I think it's the right option to go with.
Oh, facts.
Put Minshew in, just because I think, yeah, Hurts. I mean, obviously, I mean, it's a not a big injury, but you don't want to make it even bigger than it is.
I agree. I said the same thing. I mean, what do you guys got to lose? If it was us, I would rather for my quarterback
Yeah,
to be rested and, like I say, what do you have to lose? But I think it was be more personal, if anything, if he does play. But, who knows? We'll see.
Right.
So, yeah. So who's the remaining after our game? Who are your remaining teams you guys have to play?
We have, I believe, the Saints and the Giants. Yes, Saints and Giants.
Damn. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
Saints.
Damn, bro.
Saints are still fighting though. The Saints are still fighting, and the Giants are still fighting too.
oh, Red Rocket and the Saints. Come on, man.
Yep.
Hey, the Rocket man.
Man, we saw the Rocket. I seen the Rocket. The Rocket ain't
Man,
doing nothing.
Dak appreciates the Rocket.
Hey
The
man,
Rocket
look,
is a pistol.
look, man. You don't like the Rocket because
Broken pistol.
he was kicking Texas ass when he was at TCU. Calm down, bro.
Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. That's a low blow. That's why you're gonna lose the TCU this week. You better stop.
Oh man.
I didn't know. I didn't forget they're playing Michigan. I didn't forget.
Shit.
Go ahead, Horned Frogs. Get them, Horned Frogs.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. So yeah, again, man, you guys got this great record work going on right now, man. How do you rate your schedule?
I mean, honestly, to go back to what Allow said, I mean, I know a lot of people like to say that our schedule was easy or whatever. I only see a couple differences with your schedule and ours, to be honest. There's a couple differences, but I mean, honestly, we don't choose a schedule. And I honestly think here's the reason that people say it's
Hey
easy.
guys, I hope you got your boots on. It's about to get thick.
Damn right. I'm sitting up here. Yeah.
Those boots on. I don't own any boots because I'm not a cowboy, but
You got a cowboy hat.
yeah. But yeah, the one. What was I saying again?
You threw him
About how
out.
easy
B.
your schedule was.
Yeah, the
Talking about how easy your schedule was.
Appreciate it. Yeah, so honestly, with the schedule, I think a lot of teams, you could see even the defending champs, the Rams, are not good this year. You can see there's a lot of teams in the NFC that are just not. They're not achieving to what they were supposed to be achieving at all. I mean, they're underachieving, and it's just people could say schedule this, schedule that, but I see just the NFC, just honestly playing down. I mean, they're just not. I mean, not all the teams are doing well. So it's just for me. I mean, our schedule is what our schedule is. We're doing great. We're already in the playoffs. But
who is the 500 team y'all played this year?
Gary ready for you.
was it the Vikings? I guess. Probably the Vikings.
The Vikings on prime time. Prime time. Kirk Cousins.
I think it was
Who
the
else?
Vikings.
Who else?
Trying to
The
think.
Cowboys.
Probably Cowboys. Yeah, Cowboys.
With Cooper Rush.
Cowboys. That's a good question. It's a good question.
With
I
Cooper
think
Rush.
who else? Dang.
It's hard.
Not the Jaguars are not. Maybe they are. Are they actually?
No, they are.
Oh, they are.
They're not 500.
Yeah,
What?
That girl playing sound effects.
yeah. I was wondering. I was like, where the heck is sound effect?
That's Gary playing sound effects.
Crazy. I was like, I'm just hearing.
I'm waiting, man. I'm waiting. I'm
trying to think too. I'm trying to think.
Name two. You name two. Cowboys and the Vikings.
Gary, you want sound effects? You got to do it like this.
Hey, just for FYIs, everybody, that's a raven. That was a raven. That was. I've never heard one eagle ever make that kind of noise. Ever in my life. It's more of a broad cacaw. You got to get through the chest.
Yeah,
through the chest.
KJ,
yeah, I'll help you out. You got.
How does it sound, KJ? How does it sound?
It's like cacaw.
That's a crackle. Hey, that's a crackle. That ain't no damn eagle. That's a crackle. One of them damn things you see in Kroger parking lot. Hell, ain't no damn eagle.
It's like a little cackle. It's like,
oh my God.
Okay, Packers. Packers are not a damn.
When y'all beat them, they were not 500. They were not.
Oh my God.
You can say though, there's a lot of non-500 teams though. There's a lot.
You got
on y'all schedule.
Right, that's true. That's true.
Right around your mouth.
Right around your mouth.
But I mean, yeah, it could have been an easy schedule. But I mean, like, it's the thing is like we can't choose it as fans. We can't.
Hey, you got to win the games though, right?
You got to win the games.
Gotta win the games, yo.
But the main thing is what happens in the playoffs. That's the main thing. I mean, we're in it.
Yeah.
All right. So let's see what the heck we can do. Because you can see last year, Kyler Murray was in the playoffs last year for the Cardinals, and he choked. So let's see what Jalen Hurts can do in the playoffs.
Well,
we'll go from there. So I mean,
you got the Cowboys that opening game in the link. Dak Prescott coming.
Yeah. We'll be ready. That place will be loud. I will
out of your mouth.
Be there, so it'll be loud.
You gonna be tailgating?
Oh, for sure. I will be up at probably 5:00 in the morning. Whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, KG and the what is it? The
302 boys. They were in the house. They were in the comments.
Yeah. Yep. We're always flying around. Don't worry.
That's what's up.
We're never dying.
Oh man,
this is a good one right here. Check this out. Ooh.
He's not. I will be honest. Yes, he does. Right now he does. But I think it's going to change soon. It'll change. I do. But I'll tell you for about 4 years, Dak has been pretty much the best quarterback in NFC East, and it's not even close. So I mean, like, it's just how it is. Yeah. So I mean, and I've said this many times, like, he just has been. But Hurts is getting up there though. He's getting up there.
Yeah. Well, one thing I can say about your coach, what's his name?
Nick Sirianni.
Yeah, that guy. One thing I can say about that guy, he is actually playing Jalen Hurts to his strength, which he's an RPO guy. But again, we've been there with the RPO, play, and it will cost you your quarterback, and it costs ours an ankle. It's an injury, and here it is. You guys got a shoulder sprain, so it's a great offense to run, but you putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback, so you're taking some chances.
Yeah, that's a problem with the running quarterback sometimes. I mean, that's why you haven't seen too many running quarterbacks win Super Bowls, because it's just, I mean, it's hard. Because sometimes, I mean, they're putting they're putting their bodies on the line, man. So I mean, it's like it's crazy. I mean, obviously the quarterback's running, and it's tough for them for sure.
Yeah.
So
man, we're gonna see you on Saturday, man, and we're looking forward to it. And like I say, y'all pack y'all lunch, man. We're gonna leave a light on.
It's already packed. It's packed. We're coming to Dallas, and we're ready, man. We're ready.
Listen, now
we got to watch out for your cars. There might be some birds on it.
Listen, now don't mind the parking area in the Sunset Motel where y'all gonna be staying, but just kind of drive around that big pothole. But we got about 20-something rooms over there for y'all at the Sunset Motel.
We're used to potholes around here in Philly. We're used to it. I mean, there's not a regular road without a pothole, so we're used to it.
All right. Well, man, we're gonna be looking forward to this game, man, and hopefully we'll see you on the big jumbo screen or something, and you crying or got a rag to your face
no,
or something, because it's just so bad. Because I hate for y'all to lose here, man. Because I'm telling you, our fans will let you know that you're losers.
We'll see. It's gonna be a
KJ.
good one.
Appreciate you coming on, KJ.
Thank you.
Hey,
Thanks
Jay.
for having me on, guys. Appreciate it.
All
Much
right,
love.
KJ.
Much
Take
love.
care, brother.
Yep.
Say,
You guys too.
Later.
Shout out my boy.
All right,
KJ.
guys. All right, that was enough. Damn. Okay. Anyway, let's get back to us. Damn. All right. Thank you. Thank you, KJ. We appreciate you. So, fellas, listen, let's talk about this Pro Bowl offensive line that we had. Did y'all get goosebumps seeing Tyron Smith playing next to Zach Martin? I mean, what the crap was that? Allow me to butt in. What was that, bro?
Man, here's the thing. Because when we're talking about the offensive line, we are obviously going to be hedged with the run game in it. So it's like, it was nice that they did what they did and just put Tyron there on that right side. I think it was, obviously it's going to be much easier for him to adjust. And Tyler's, he's really earned his spot and done his job on that left side of that offensive line. The thing is, we keep talking about this run game. And I understand that they were turning the ball with the run. They were. But if you look at that final line at the end of it, they averaged 3.9 yards a carry, 3.6 yards a carry, each of them, Pollard and Zeke. And in those crucial moments, like if we're talking about a crucial moment, let's talk about when there was 1:28 left in that fourth quarter, right after Trevor fumbled that football.
Yeah.
And all you got to do is close it out in that 1:28 that they leave you on that clock. And your first play
Rue, how much
is a
time was it,
run
Rue?
for
How much time?
-3.
How much time,
128.
Rue? Thank you.
128.
Say it
128
one more
was left.
time for me, Rue. 128.
128.
Ooh,
A solid 88 seconds is all we needed to finish the game.
We wouldn't be talking about overtime. We wouldn't even be talking about overtime right now. But yeah, Chris,
overtime would be irrelelevant.
It would have been irrelevant.
It'd be a win. It'd be an ugly win, but it'd be a win nonetheless. But 1 minute 28 seconds is what you needed to put the game away on a team like Jacksonville. And what do? First play, you run the ball -3 yards. Second and 13.
You ran the second.
They take their timeout. Second down, 13. You run the ball again. You get those 3 yards back. It is now 3rd and 10.
3rd and 10.
Hey, did anybody remember us signing Des Bryant back to the team?
Great one, Allow.
Did anybody remember that? I don't remember Des signing with the team. I don't. And I don't remember
my God.
Noah
terrible.
Brown being the guy after being here for 6 years to be the guy that you hit up on a straight streak down the field. Like, why are we not in our best formation? Why are we not in third?
Allow me to butt in. Allow me to butt in. We hadn't got there yet, but I'll just ask you about the lineman. But
I'm sorry. We went from one thing to the other.
Everybody's going to get their event moment, but I want to hear it from Dallas Cowboy Chris when he saw those Pro Bowlers and then seeing how those guys were holding it down. And we're going to come back and everybody's going to vent. But Dallas Cowboy Chris, what did you think when you saw those two guys on the same side?
Can I defer my time back to Rue? Because I don't think he was done. Rue, he wasn't done. My time. Because let me tell you why, Gary. Let me tell you why. Okay. I was excited about to see Tyron on the field, but Rue got a great point here because I brought this up on my TikTok last night. Okay. And I think this point needs to be addressed.
All right, well, let's stay on it then. Go ahead, Rue. Let's stay on it then. Let's forget the script. Let's forget the script, and we're just gonna barbershop talk this thing. Let's do that. Come on.
Here's the thing. This ties back into the O-line. This ties right back into it because the truth for me is at that moment, it's 3rd and 10. They've got one timeout left. I'm at least gonna leave them with like a minute left on the clock. Is what we were looking at after the punt and everything else, right? I want them to burn that timeout.
Damn right.
I'm not saying to run the ball again. That's not what I'm saying. but I am trying to make them think that I'm going to run the ball again. I want them to think sell out, run. Put 4 tight ends on the field. Put 3 tight ends on the field and 2 running backs. Give me that. And then do what you do best. Play action, bootleg. Let's run a little mesh. Run these tight ends together. I saw Peyton catch one of the most beautiful balls earlier in the game. I got 3 to 4 solid tight ends. Dalton Schultz, Peyton Hendershot, Sean McKeon. And if he is playing Jake Ferguson, I can't remember if I saw him or not, but I was so pissed off I can barely remember. But at the truth is, I got tight end talent. Run that bootleg, make them bite on the run.
Guys, too.
And make it an easy pass. Just an easy pass. You want to throw a fade to somebody, throw it to your number 1. Throw it to the guy who had 7 targets, 126, not to the guy who had 6 catches, 48. Give it to the guy you plan to pay the money to.
Don't throw a fade. Don't throw a fade. Don't throw a fade.
A damn fade to your number 3 receiver.
Like, give me something simple, little out. Look, just make it like it's basically a run disguised as a pass. Give me anything. Stay in bounds and fight for that first down. You get it? Great. You don't, we fall in bounds. We waste more time. We punt with our Brian Anger punter, who you just
no
paid.
damn sense, man.
That's oh my God, they have like 30 seconds.
Ridiculous.
30 seconds with no timeouts on their side of the field. But what do? You run a fade to Noah Brown.
Rue, we threw the ball at 119 and they got the ball back at 113. We only ran 6 seconds off the clock, bro, on that throw. They got the ball at 113.
It makes me sick. It makes me sick. You do this for a living, bro. Like, this is what you do. Yeah. That dude, I guarantee you, Kellen Moore couldn't play Madden to save his life.
That's probably all he can play.
His hand, like, oh my God, I don't even know what to do. The clock's too fast. Time out. Like, I'm telling you, he would panic. The boy wonder, they tell me.
Bull, man. That's a bunch of bull. I'm sick of that dude.
Like, I'm telling you, I was so mad watching this game because you stole Christmas. You stole Christmas from me a week early. A week early. Like I want it to matter. I really do. I want this game to matter, but it don't. It don't matter. It don't. Yep. They would have to lose 3 straight games. They'd have to lose to us, the Giants, and New Orleans.
That ain't gonna happen.
Really?
That ain't gonna happen,
man.
All right, Dallas Cowboys Chris. What's up, brother?
I ever heard it.
That was fucking beautiful.
He telling the truth.
Hey,
it's garbage.
That's my rule.
I'm sick. Like, I'm sick. I'm sick.
I'm with you, Rue. I'm right there with you,
Gary, I cannot even piggyback it. Everything he said is everything. Okay, I'm gonna give it to B. Everything he said is everything I thought during the game. I thought everything he just said. So go ahead.
I think we all did. I think we all thought the same damn thing. It's everybody but Kellen Moore.
Well, go ahead, I don't know if y'all listen to the game with the commentary on. I know some of y'all sports enthusiasts, y'all just no sound on. But I listened to the commentators, and Greg Olsen, I don't know if you guys heard it, but he said it 19 times.
I love Greg.
He said it 19 times. There they go, running the 3 wide again to run the ball. Oh, there it is again. Oh, they're going to run it 3 wide. What?
It worked.
Not simultaneous. No, it didn't.
Talking about the Cowboys when we spread out 3 wide receivers out wide and we handed off to Zeke and Pollard.
Yes,
it worked.
Did you not watch the game?
No.
You couldn't have watched the game.
Watch the first half. Watch the first half.
We're talking about when it worked.
60 minutes.
He said that. He said it 19 times. Hey, they're going to run. Oh, they're running the 3 wide again. And then every time Pollard run in formation, they hand the ball off. They stop it play because he did it back to back on plays that mattered. If it don't matter, okay, whatever. It mattered. It mattered. And for you to for Kellen Moore to call the same exact play on what was it? 1 minute and 28 seconds.
1 minute and 28 seconds.
You say Hut get stopped on the play that worked, right? -3 yards. Then you do it again, get +3 yards. So now you're back at square one. What do? Okay, now I know our defensive players, they have been hurt, right? What do I do to keep them off the field? I have to convert third down.
They just got you the ball back.
How can I convert third down? Let me go an inside slant. Let me do something. CeeDee Lamb, he caught every pass that was thrown to him. Maybe I should throw him the ball on an inside slant so that if he does catch it and don't convert it, at least time rolls off the clock. Let's do that. But do you decide to do a deep fade on the outside? It ain't even inside. It's on the outside. Come on, man.
Trash.
You got to do better than that.
Straight up
You got to do better than that. Kellen Moore is the problem. I understand that, you want to give Dan Quinn he got to do, but goddamn, bruh, like,
it's bad. It's bad.
Kellen Moore stinks, man. He stinks.
He stinks.
He stinks.
Come on, Mondo.
Smell that dude from here.
Come on, Mondo. What you think? What you think, Mondo?
I mean, what can I say? I can't give it to you any better than that. Hey.
Hey, yo.
So, hey.
Was he Hold on, Larry. Was he triple covered down 1, 2, or 3? All we had to do was
It didn't even matter if he was triple covered, then somebody was wide open.
Yeah,
if he
and it
was
wasn't Noah.
then somebody
Your running back was wide open. Your running back was wide open. You're running to run the damn clock down, bro.
And if you look at it, Peyton had just lit off his block, and he was just about to be like past the line of scrimmage, like, here, just dump it to me. No, fade outside. Like, he was right there, bro. Like, it was literally like Peyton was just
allow me to butt in sports. Was it a shallow fade?
Stop.
Was it shallow? Was it a shallow fade?
I feel like he's setting me up.
I'm not setting you up.
Hey, Rue catching on.
That was beautiful, Rue. That was beautiful. I don't know how to answer this one.
What kind of fade was it, man?
I don't blame you, Rue. There you go. You catching on.
It's that you got no poker face on the cool. He's looking at me with that side eye, looking like, what kind of fade was it?
I wouldn't have answered it either, Rue. I've been like,
kind of fade you want it to be too real.
It was a deep fade, man. It was deep.
All right.
Hey.
Man, I'm stupid.
Sometimes you gotta laugh when it ain't funny, man. Damn.
On the cool, I want to address this thing because I wasn't here last week, and I had this love fest that I heard from half of you about Dak Prescott this past week.
Let's talk about it. Man. Everything's
hold on. First of all, before he started talking about it, Rue, are you addressing the big fella?
I'm actually addressing all of y'all, if I remember right.
No, I
want to know. B was tiptoeing around it.
Yeah.
B was tiptoeing around it.
Yeah.
No. Tiptoeing.
It is what it is.
But this is what I'm going to say. This is what I'm going to say. Because the thing is, man, when you watch this game a second time and a third time,
I know
I've got it playing right in front of me right now. I will say one thing about Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott is the most frustrating quarterback on the planet. The reason I say that is because I watch him do things that people don't normally do. I watch him be able to put the ball in certain places, and don't even go there, B. But I'm just saying, the man can play the damn game. It drives me absolutely crazy that I have to look at some of the things that happen around him, and it's just like, I don't know who to blame. I don't know what to think, and it's just like, I have to deal with the fact that my offensive coordinator doesn't know how to use my quarterback who has good talent, because you make him look average. You do. He looks average. He looks inaccurate. He looks uncomfortable. And this is the worst season by far I've ever seen him play. I think the numbers speak for themselves.
Yeah.
Because everybody wants to talk about the fact that him and Patrick and everybody got the same amount of interceptions, right? Dak's played 5 less games, got the same amount of picks. Not to mention those other guys that we mentioned. And I'm not talking about Josh Allen. Really, I'm only talking about Patrick Mahomes. Because Patrick's got 35 touchdowns to Dak's 14.
Come on,
telling
talk
me
about
that he's
it.
making that
Wow.
up in those 5 games. Am I going to see those 20 touchdowns, 21 touchdowns at this point in those 5 extra games? I don't think so, not based on what I'm looking at. But here's the problem. His teammates around him, especially in this Jacksonville game, if you really watch it carefully, they did not do him any favors on Sunday. None. The third and 4 in the beginning of the game, when they took the field goal instead of getting that touchdown that bounced off of Gallup's hands, bro, you got to catch that. You got to catch that. That's why you're there.
Noah Brown at the end of the game. Got to catch that.
Noah Brown at the end of the game, you got to catch that in your lap. Like, come on, man, use your hands. Do something. Like, take it down. Do something. My thing with Dak, man, is it's just the inconsistencies, bro, because I see it. I see it. I know that it's there. I know it's there. I see it because I watch it happen, but it's like, dude, this man can't work when his legs are being cut out from under him consistently by his coordinator, by his teammates not catching the ball. Like, it's just like, bro, he is the prohibitable guy. He's the prototypical guy that you want to be your quarterback. The way he's at the podium, the way he handles himself, the way he carries himself with the fans, what he does in the community, he is exactly what you want. But, dude, everything around him, if it's not just perfect, it doesn't work. And it's frustrating. And I feel like half the time his legs are being cut out from underneath him. And it starts with Kellen Moore. And I'm telling you right now, if they find themselves in this 5th seed, and we find whoever crawls out of the scum that is the NFC South in Carolina, Atlanta, or Tampa Bay, and them included, you better win that game. Because if you don't, it better be scorched earth when it's over. Yep. Because Mike McCarthy got something to answer for. Even Dan Quinn, nobody's exempt to this.
No.
Because we live and die by this defense, but hey, man, you got to adapt and overcome. If I can see what to do, you should be able to see what to do. Sticking Micah in the middle makes all the sense in the world for me. I got speed and I got strength. I can do both. I can run block. I can blitz from the middle, and he can drop into coverage. Sam can do his job. That's what you drafted him to do. Stick him on the line, make him blitz. The defense has to adapt. Do this man some favors. It's like Kellen Moore's picking a player every week, and it's like, all right, we're going to focus on Noah Brown this week. I didn't look it up, but is this the most targets he's had all season?
Yep.
At least with Dak Prescott. I'm not talking about with Cooper. With Dak Prescott, is this the most?
9. He had 9 targets.
Why?
The third receiver.
Help me understand. Like, I get it. Like,
he had more targets than CD.
We just picked up Ty. It's like they're trying to. It's like, hey man, this is your audition. This is your chance to show that you're going to still be the number 3, and we're not going to bring in Ty over your spot. Then why'd you get him? Why can't you use all of them? Why can't you be the guru that everybody says you are? I'm done. Sorry.
Big fella.
The big fella. He put the hoodie on.
Leave me alone, Poochie. My dog is messing with me.
This is what the Cowboys do right here.
I agree. I agree. This is what I don't agree about. Okay. What I don't agree about is I don't think they're cutting his legs out. Okay. I think that it's basically decision making. Okay. Because we've been wanting CD Lamb to be that number 1 this year, right? So if we're targeting Noah Brown 9 times, that's a problem. Okay. I want them to target CD 9 times, even Micah Gallup 9 times. I want that. and I know what you said, Rue, about the interception things and how they play 5 more games and everything like that. But ever since Dak has been on the field, they've scored more points too. So and didn't somebody bring up the stat about um the interceptions that count? Okay, that wasn't his fault. Okay, so if you
speak for themselves. I know what you're talking about. He brought up a stat where it's like Dak Prescott's actual interception count based on where the ball was thrown and how it was intercepted. Truthfully, out of the 11, 6 of him were truthfully his fault. One thing about that stat, and I'm 6, 50%, over 50, 55%, right? He's got 11. So 5 of them were on him and 6 of them weren't. All I'm going to say about that, he's still putting the ball where it does have to do where he puts the ball too. I'm not saying that these people that the dudes around him aren't not doing him favors from time to time. But bro, you got to put the ball in a place where I got to go through every single one if we're going to go through that. Because like the Noah Brown one, that ain't on him. That's on Noah Brown. Like, what are you doing? But all the other ones, I got to look at them because if they might say it, but I got to see it.
I know y'all think the big fella got to protect Dak at all times, and sometimes I do. I really don't think I think it was a team effort on the game against the Jags. It was Dak's fault. It was Noah Brown's fault. It was Micah Parsons' fault. It was boss man Fat fault. It was our offensive coordinator fault. It was our head coach's fault. It was Dan Quinn's fault because there's no reason we should have lost to the Jaguars. Period. Okay.
First win in the NFC for them since 2018. First time they beat an NFC team since 2018. It's ridiculous.
But this is what bothers me more about the game. Okay. And I know normally at this time we're an hour in. Normally we're talking about the next team up, but it's stuck in our craw about this Jaguar game. Okay,
they stole my Christmas, Chris.
Yep,
I know, bro.
Stole my damn Christmas.
Hey, you close to the border, you can get what you need. Okay, you feel better. But
this one's gonna be an hour and a half special. That's all I can say.
I know, but no, all I'm saying, man, is this. Okay, we didn't take care of business when we supposed to. So it's a lot of people to blame. Okay, our quarterback, I don't think is to blame. I don't. But if you want to blame, let's blame everybody. I know, Gary, you don't think so. I know we all got our own opinions.
That's right.
But bro, when you hit a man in his chest and it bounces off, how can you blame him for that? That's
because, man,
truthfully,
truthfully, they put themselves in that position. Think about it. Man.
Right.
We're up 10. They were coming back. We're up 10. We have the ball back. What do? Interception. We
shouldn't even be talking about overtime. We shouldn't even be talking about overtime.
We shouldn't
even be talking about overtime if we get the first down.
88 damn seconds.
I agree. And then we wouldn't be talking about Dak at this point. Okay? Yeah, because when the defense stood up and finally got that damn turnover that we needed, they ain't done shit the whole game. Sorry for my language, guys. They ain't done shit the whole game. Okay, they finally get the turnover. Okay, and I'm thinking to myself, everybody on this panel said the game's over. The game is
done. It's done.
It's done.
I got the ball under the 2-minute warning. Like all I got to do is
one of us said it.
It's over.
Dude, I'm already making my 60 seconds.
Damn.
Hey, the Jags gave us a close game. I even got it on draft. I may have to post that month. Okay, I got it. Look, because I know my offensive line with these beasts up front just go forward. Give it to 21. None of this faking shit. 4 tight ends. I don't give a damn. All 12 of them. Put them on the field and pound them. Okay? But we didn't. We got cute. Went to overtime. But and I like what you said. Dez Bryant hadn't been signed again. We ain't playing Green Bay in the cold and throwing.
Hey, if you wanted
shit
somebody
at
to
the
go up and get it, Dez went up and got it. That's what Dez did.
You gonna throw that? You gotta throw it to Gallup. You gotta throw that to Gallup.
Yeah, Gallup.
You can't throw that
hit
to
Gallup.
him.
Gallup or Lamb at least. You don't hit Noah Brown.
We didn't even look Gallup's way.
How many targets did he have?
Two targets. How in the hell are we gonna get the ball to T.Y. Hilton? Somebody answer that. How in the hell are we gonna get the ball to T.Y. Hilton if we can't even get it to Gallup?
Are good, man. These tight ends are so good. I don't understand why we don't feature these tight ends. I don't like, bro. I'd run it 3 tight end set. Give me Gallup and Lamb, and then give me the running backs. Like,
I'm right there with you, Rudy.
Why? They are talented.
They're beautiful.
Peyton is a good young player, man. Dalton is, bro. These young guys have gotten Dalton Schultz blocking.
All 4 of them are good.
These young guys got Dalton blocking. Everybody knocked Dalton for blocking. Everybody used to be like, Dalton can't block for shit. Dalton can't block. Dalton don't know how to run block. Look at him this year. These guys got him hungry, man, because they are talented.
That contract. He see what's behind them. These guys are blocking and catching. Yep. That's why Dalton is blocking this year. That's what I'm saying. But I'm with you though, Ru. I'm with you, Ru.
It's just crazy, man. It's crazy to me. It's so simple. The answer's right in front of you.
Since the Texan game, have you seen them on the field? No, it wasn't the Texans. It was the game before the Texans. The Giants game. Since you've seen the Giants game, have you seen that package on the field again? No.
It's our most successful formation. We run more positive plays out of that formation than any formation that we have.
Gary, you're offensive guru, Gary. You like me. I watch every play, okay, and every formation. Our best formation is that 4 tight end set, okay, especially when you want us to run the ball, right, bro? But when you ain't seen it in 3 weeks, that's a problem. That's a problem.
Yeah, it's a problem. And then here's the deal: it's like Kellen Moore basically what worked the week before. We can't use that. We got to turn to the next hymn in the book instead of saying, no, I like this hymn. Let's use it and let's add it to what we're doing this week. No, we throw it out you throw it out the window and we come up with a whole new playbook.
It's like every week he wants to try something different. Instead of sticking to what already works.
He's outsmarting himself. Oh, we can't use that. They seen that. Numbnut, it's okay to use that. You keep using it till they can stop it, you dumb asshole.
You got Gary.
I know. Yeah, I know. Right? Gary. Hey, we in the barbershop now. Remember, we went off script. So, hey, I'll say it, asshole. Yes. So he was a dumb asshole. Bro, it's frustrating. And Aru, I agree. He did steal our Christmas early because we were all so hyped about this game. We expected us to win. This game meant something, but now since we're all stuck in our positions, we can't move up. They can't move down. So, but like I said, the only thing that I'm still hyped about is the fucking Eagles, and I want to beat them.
I really wanted to go into this game with a win. I really did. I really wanted to go in this game with a win. I wanted to. And I'm a little concerned. How in the hell we gonna show up this time? We don't know what we gonna get. We had a hard time with the Texans. We had a hard time with the Giants. We had a hard time with these boys here, Jaguar. And we're gonna go, we're gonna kick y'all butt. I really don't know what we're gonna get. I don't know what we're gonna get.
If by some craziness happens, they better not lose to Minshew. That's all I can say. You better not lose.
All the pressure's on Cowboys.
All the pressure's on the Cowboys. Because it's all on us. It is all on us. They don't need this game. This game means nothing to them because of what happened last week. This game don't mean anything to them. They would be dumb as a box of rocks to play Jalen Hurts.
They would.
You risk your franchise, your future, your playoff run, your Super Bowl for this game? Why? You would literally have to lose out. Now, I'm not saying he shouldn't come back because obviously if they, which predictably. So they will probably keep that 1 seed. If you got to come back because you're going to have that bye. If you don't play for a month, 36 days on the return, good luck in the playoffs is all I can tell you. Because that's a month off. Forget that. Take the rest off. You come back next week. Yeah, that would be the smart thing. I hope to see him on the field. I hope they're dumb enough to play him on Sunday. I hope they're dumb enough to play that kid.
And that's the pressure on the Cowboys. That'll be so much pressure on the Cowboys because now they have to go out there and win. And you know what? That would be the straw that breaks the camel back if they go out there and lose against a backup quarterback. You know, like I say, because we lost to the Jags, my whole demeanor has changed. I hate to say it. It has. You know, and I'm just where I feel right now. I'm just like your TikTok, Armando. Just like your TikTok, you let on the couch.
Hey, but G, you'll change Sunday. Saturday, because when it's game day, you know, and you see them damn colors, it'll fire you back up, man. Because G, believe me, after Sunday about 3:45, I felt the way you did. Monday about 3:45, I felt the way you did. Tuesday came around, I said, okay, it's Eagle week. You know, but because we were all expecting the ultimate showdown, because Fox even built it up as the ultimate showdown. It's Christmas Eve, but now it's not, because there is nothing that we could do to move up, and there's nothing that they could do to move down, just because who they play and who we play. Because we got the Washington, the Commanders, they still gonna try to fight to get in. The Titans trying to fight to get in, you know. So we still got playoff game, and they got the Giants and the Saints, and they fighting to get in. But they don't
forget
care.
them Lions. The Lions have been coming
and the
on.
Lions
The Lions got a win streak.
But the whole thing is they don't care, because it don't matter. They still gonna get the number 1 seed. It don't matter what Minnesota does. Minnesota should have lost to the goddamn Colts on Saturday with that miracle shit.
That was insane. But I'm telling you right now, I don't know if y'all watched that game or not. That was written in the stars. Like, I'm telling you, because they didn't score any points on the offense. Their offense scored no points that whole game. It was lit. They had 2 defensive touchdowns in that game. The defense put up the points. And then next thing you know, it's like, bro, 450 yards out of Kirk Cousins. That's insanity. Like, you got to give him the credit. That was nuts. 33 to nothing. And you come back and win? Yeah. 3 points out of them in the second half. 36, whatever, 39 final. That was insane.
So basically what I'm saying, Gary, I feel the same way you feel, bro. Believe me, I do. But it's the fucking Eagles. I hate them, Gary. I hate them. Gary, I hate them. Yeah. I don't care if we was 0-20. It's the Eagles.
I beat y'all though. I beat y'all that year though.
Yes.
But but do you know what the attitude would have been knowing that we went in with this win? Here's the deal, man. And, you know, somebody said this. Rex Ryan called us soft. He called us straight up soft. That's what he called us, soft. But you know what? And I kind of agree, because nobody in that locker room fears Mike McCarthy. No. Nobody fears. There's no fear in that locker room. These guys, guess what? Yeah, we lost, but ain't nobody gonna be held accountable. You guys hear the press conferences. These guys continue to say, well, we just got to do better. Oh yeah, I got to stop doing this. No, point some fingers. And that's why I say, when they pull boss man fat, that was probably the first time I've seen them grow some balls and do something about that. But again, let's look back at Tom Landry. He was a quiet type of guy, but but they feared Tom Landry.
Yeah, they did.
When we had Jimmy Johnson, they feared that man because there's certain things Jimmy Johnson is not going to put up with. Tom Landry is not going to put up with certain things. But guess what we do? We continue to allow the same old thing to happen over and over again. Nobody has addressed. All McCarthy has told this guy, well, he got to do better, be smart about calling his play. But damn, you see, he's not. When are you going to step in as a head coach and take over the play call?
Exactly.
The offensive
guys, we're spinning our wheels. We are spinning our wheels.
Hell
and
yes,
here
G.
we are.
G.
There's nobody being held accountable.
G, but you can say that shit again for me, because you preaching to the choir. You can say it again for me.
And that's why I said about the Philadelphia Eagles coach, when he played us the first time, hell, he was looking at our sideline talking shit to us. You remember when we played the Eagles back in 18? Chris Richard wouldn't started that fight with that Eagles coach. He did that to motivate the players.
Right.
Ain't nobody finna start no fight. Ain't nobody finna throw a punch. Sometimes you got to rattle a cage in order to get some fire up under these guys. Ain't nobody on our team doing jack, but kumbaya. And listen to Mike McCarthy and his speeches. What the hell is that? Yeah. So let me give Armando some time. Armando, because I don't want to take all the time, brother. We already go ahead, bro. Give me something, bro.
Nah, you guys good, man. I was just looking at this. We got 7 Pro Bowlers. Cowboys land 7 Pro Bowlers. So I was checking it out.
We have 7
to
Pro
do
Bowlers
what?
this season.
To do what?
To go play in the
loser bowl.
This what is it called?
That's exactly what it is. A loser.
Loser bowl.
I don't give a damn about a Pro Bowl. I want a Super Bowl. Damn.
Well, that's what we want. We want a Super Bowl.
I don't appreciate y'all stealing my shine, Rue and Gary, because normally I'm the one that's fired up about this, and I love this fire, man. When Gary curses, he curses. Gary never curses on film.
You could go back. You could go back to all the shows we've done, and I think this is the second one he's cursed.
Man, this is frustrating, man.
Gary
this is really
doesn't curse.
I didn't want to go this far I didn't want to go into the rabbit hole like this, but we're there.
No, it's frustrating because it's like Rue broke it down. If we can break it down and they do this for a living,
but there's no accountability, Armando. That's the problem. We're not saying, "Hey, boy wonder, what the hell was that?" Nope. I miss John Kitna. John Kitna was good for Dak. This new side guy, who is this guy? Who is the? I'm gonna tell you something. What really got my attention when the game started. Number 45 goes out there and do the coin toss. Who the hell? And I understand now. I know who he is. He's the long snapper.
Yeah.
And then when we flip the coin, we win the toss. We want the ball. What the hell? No, we want the ball at halftime. No, we want the ball. Number one, who are you? Now I found out you're the long snapper. But at the same time, when did we start saying we want the ball instead of deferring? Right then I knew. I said, oh, something ain't right about that. I didn't like that. But anyway.
That was the head coach, Gary. He was doing what he was told to do. But everybody in the huddle, let me tell y'all something. That's how passionate we are about our team. Okay, sometimes Gary may not show that passion, but he got it deep. Okay, because it says G, the number one Cowboy fan, for a reason.
That's the 70s, bro.
Allow me to butt in. I don't know how long he been a Cowboy fan, but I know he bleeded too. Armando 21, Armando bleeds it too, and the big fella been bleeding it since 1969, the year he was born. Okay, so that's why y'all join us on the huddle. Because we bleed it and we so passionate about our damn teams. We passionate. Just like Rue passionate about them stink ass Longhorns that I am about the great American team, the Wolverines. Okay. We got passion. Okay. Like Gary was so passionate about his little league team and they won state, if y'all didn't know. Because we winners around here. Okay.
Because I hold them accountable.
He hold him accountable. Armando plays so many intramural sports. I think he's still in college. I think he didn't play softball, flag football, touch tennis. I don't know, but he's trying to win.
Pickleball.
He's trying to win.
Absolutely.
But what I'm saying is, Cowboy Huddle and the Cowboy Huddle fans, we feel your pain just like y'all do. We talk a lot of trash on the show, but man, we love our Cowboys. We love them, and I love the passion out of G and Rue today. God, I love it because
I appreciate you picking it up, bro. I appreciate you picking it up because you hear what Ivan said. Ivan say.
It's the first time Gary is mad.
It ain't the first time.
Waiting,
It is
man.
the first time he did it on the show.
Yeah.
You know? Hey, and
But Chris,
I like when he get like that. I like it
I
when he
appreciate
get
you
like
picking it up though, Chris, because I'm the one that used to try to keep but so let's talk about
cool.
Yeah, and that's so true, man. But how do we fix this, guys? Coming this Eagle game. Let's get into this real quick and get our prediction. So, Armando, how we gonna fix this comes this Saturday, man? We got a bunch of injuries. We got a play caller that really don't know what he's doing. How are we gonna beat these guys on Saturday?
You see, for me, it's we gotta fix both sides of the ball. Both sides of the ball needs accountability. Defense, if you have the lead, we gotta keep it.
Damn.
Offense, we need consistency. We need to know we know what works, and that's what we need to use. But this defense, man, we gotta stop it. And this is what I was telling you about earlier, the chess match. We don't know what we're gonna see. We're gonna see Hurts, we're gonna see that run, that RPO, or we're gonna see Minshew. So we gotta stop that run anyways.
Yeah, you're right. Allow me to butt in. How are we gonna fix this, man? How we gonna stop this bleeding? We gotta win out. We need to win out.
It starts with fixing the mistakes. We saw what happened the first time we played this team and we made mistakes. If they're in plus territory, they're going to put the ball away. Now, obviously, with the game the way it is, it's going to depend on who plays. Because I'm going to tell you right now, even after the hit from Jalen, that's really when he turned it on anyway, because he didn't start that game against the Bears this past Sunday very well. I think he threw 2 picks, and then they brought the team back. Like it didn't start out very well. And I know he took that hit later on, but it was like he still played after the hit. I think he hit AJ for a long pass after that. There is a chance we're going to see him because they've been chirping. So the competitor in him might just be like, you know what, man, I'm fine. I'm going to play. But nevertheless, you have to fix the mistakes. Cannot make mistakes against this team, because whether he's there or not, which is one of the main reasons that he's like halfway an MVP candidate in a lot of people's eyes, is because a lot of people think that even if Minshew does come in, this offense will be able to carry him and do what they need to do to win. Kind of like we did with Cooper Rush. The bottom line is that's where it starts. The next level is this defense has to adapt completely. And I think it starts with Micah Parsons. Micah, just like Chris said, Micah's playing. No illness is going to keep him out of this game, especially with the situation with the loss and everything else. Stick that man in the middle. Let him run this thing from the middle. Let it be him. And if it's got to be Anthony Barr, I guess it's got to be Anthony Barr. I'd like to see maybe maybe Jabril Cox or somebody like that come in. But if it's got to be Anthony, it's got to be Anthony. But if you have Micah to shore up that middle, you've got D-Law on one side, but we can't forget about D-Law. D-Law's got to be D-Law.
Yeah.
You gotta run block. Run stop. You gotta do what you do on that end spot, and then bring in the kid.
Sam Williams.
It's time. Let's see it. There's 3 games left. Let's get him ready for these playoffs, because he's gonna have to be ready, because he's gonna be needed. Stick Sam Williams out there. Let him start sacking that quarterback like he was, stripping the ball out like he was on the plays where he was given the opportunity. And then let's start sticking some guys in these corner spots. I think Nashawn has definitely earned himself a spot to get maybe the start this week. We just picked up that kid that came out of Oakland, Las Vegas.
Mullins.
I mean, we've got some guys that we got. So let's start rotating them in. Let's see what we got. And the safeties are going to have to step up. Let's pray that Jaron Curse and his shoulder are going to be okay, because we need him and Hooker and Donovan to handle business over top, because those guys in that corner spot are going to need help. Trayvon's going to do Trayvon. I'm not worried about Trayvon. Trayvon has probably been the most consistent piece of this defense this entire season.
Yeah.
So he'll be fine. It's that other side I'm worried about. But, man, we have the pieces. The pieces are there. Everything that we need is right in front of us. Just use it. I'm not really worried about Dan Quinn. I honestly believe that Dan Quinn is going to figure this out. I just want Kellen to stop trying to be a magical wizard and just be a run-in play-action football team like we are.
Yeah.
Just be what we are. Because, what is going to happen in the playoff? It's about consistency. You take little things and tweak it. It's like boxing. You don't move a lot because it's a game of millimeters. Stop trying to overcomplicate everything and just do what we do best. Run it down their damn throat and take advantage of the speed that you have on the outside with CD. Last thing, special teams. We haven't talked about special teams this entire segment. And all I'm going to say about special teams is, Turpin, stop being greedy.
Yeah.
He brought the ball out probably 3 times and didn't get to the 25-yard line. If you can't get to the 25, if you're getting tackled at the 18, 19, 21-yard line,
stay back there.
Stay back there, man. Like, I get it, but don't get greedy. I know there's 3 games left. I thought you were going to get a touchdown too. Don't get greedy. That's all I'm going to say about that.
All right, Dallas Cowboys, Chris.
Man, I'm tired of y'all covering every damn thing that I'm thinking, but it's wonderful, man. I'm loving it though, man. Awesome, man. Awesome work, Rue. Awesome work, Brondo. Look, it's like this to me. I think the Cowboys will reinstate y'all confidence about them on Saturday, on Christmas Eve. I think our defense we have to stop the run. Period. Okay, because if Philadelphia established a run, that means if Philadelphia will throw the ball to number 11, A.J. Brown, and then we may have a problem, okay? And we got to get them off the field. When it's 3rd and long, when it's 3rd and 7, 3rd and 8, we got to get them off the field. We can't have these them extending their drives, continuing their drives when it's 3rd and 8, 3rd and 9. You have good plays on 1st and 2nd down. You got to have good plays on 3rd down too, okay? But I think they will play better against the Eagles because it's a division game, and it's important because we're gonna play these people again in the playoffs. We're gonna play them, so you got to establish it. Okay. Also, I agree with what Rue said about the play action. Okay, that's our team. Remember when Nate Newton, when they interviewed the 90s Cowboys, and Nate Newton used to say, we used to tell defense, we coming right here, try to stop us. So if we got that type of offensive line and we got them type of running backs, say the same damn thing. We coming right here, stop us.
I got 2 Hall of Famers on that right-hand side.
Yep.
Hall of Famers.
2.
Dak Martin.
Run behind
Tyron Smith. I got 2 Hall of Famers on that right side. Come on, man.
Stop us. So that's and Gary, that's what kind of nuts I want us to have. Stop us.
Yep.
If you good enough, we good enough, stop us. So that's what I think that what's going to happen. I think the Cowboys are going to show you something on Christmas Eve because I need my Christmas to go good because I got shit up under the tree I need to open.
Well, let's go on into this prediction, man. Let's go into this prediction. Allow me to butt in. I mean, what do you think, brother? Let's go into this prediction and what you think the score gonna be.
I'm sick, but I'm gonna give you 2. If Jalen play, 24-21 Cowboys. If Minshew play, 24-14 Cowboys.
Dallas Cowboy Chris, what's your score? Your 2 scores.
I don't give a shit who play. I don't give a shit who play. Cowboys 35, Eagles 21.
That's what's up. Mondo, what you got, brother?
Cowboys 32-17. Defense steps up.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go with if Jalen plays, which I doubt very seriously does. Jalen plays, I'm gonna say 27-21. And if he doesn't play, I say 35-17.
Cowboys, baby.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm hoping I'm right. But that's what we got. So, well, guys, here we are. We had a chance to vent, and just like you guys, we appreciate your comments. And look like you guys have things to say. Before we do anything, we want to say congratulate to Pete on his newborn.
Yeah.
Congratulations to you,
Congratulations,
Pete, and your wife,
Pete.
man. Great, man. Hey, that's awesome. Such a blessing. We pray, you guys have, a great time and raise the little one just like you would the other ones. So, hey, man, we just want to say congratulations to you, man, and enjoy because they grow fast. Believe me, they grow fast. So, but anyway, guys, we're not going to hold. We went way over, but it's okay. We did barbershop talk today, so it wasn't no script.
Hey, we hit every topic, baby. We hit everything.
We hit every topic.
The only thing we left out was Jerry Jones, but to hell with it. Everybody else can talk about Jerry Jones.
Hell, anyway, we'll talk about that next time. Yeah. I want to win for Christmas, bro. That's just all I want right now. Right now, they got
Merry
me
Christmas, fellas. Merry Christmas.
All right, and Merry Christmas, everybody. We'll get back with you.
Merry ho-ho.
Yeah, already. So anyway, with that being said, like we always say, don't nothing come to a sleeper but a dream. So let's make it happen, Dallas Cowboy, with y'all sorry ass.
Go Cowboys.